Once upon a time in ancient Japan, there was a young samurai who doubted his abilities. He always thought that he was not good enough and that he could not match the skills of his fellow samurais. He would often be quiet, hardly talking to anyone, and always kept to himself. One day, a call for battle came on the outskirts of their village. The samurais were summoned to fight against the enemies who wanted to invade their land. The young samurai was hesitant to join the fight. He felt that he would not be able to fight off the enemies and that he would be a burden to his fellow samurais. However, he was reminded of his duty as a samurai and that he must do everything to protect their village. Reluctantly, he joined the others, knowing fully well that he would be outmatched. The battle began, and it was fierce and intense. The young samurai saw his allies fighting admirably, and he felt inadequate compared to them. During the battle, he was struck down by an enemy, and he fell to the ground helpless. The others continued fighting, but when they saw their comrade lying on the ground, they paused. The young samurai thought that he was going to die. In that moment, he realized that he did not want to die a coward and that he must fight until his last breath. With all the strength he could muster, he raised his sword and joined the battle once more. The other samurais saw his bravery and rallied behind him. They fought as one, and before they knew it, they had successfully repelled the enemy. The young samurai was amazed to see that he had contributed to their victory. After the battle, the others congratulated the young samurai. They told him how his bravery had inspired them to fight harder. The young samurai was humbled by their words. He had doubted himself. But he had learned that sometimes, all it takes is to keep trying. From that day on, the young samurai realized that self-doubt was his greatest enemy. He learned that it was okay to have insecurities, but it was not okay to let them control him. He had learned that he must try, no matter how many times he failed. The lesson from this story is that trying is important, even if it means failing. It is better to put in the effort and fail, rather than to not try at all. Self-doubt is a natural feeling, but it should not keep us from achieving our goals. We should learn to push past our insecurities, because the only real way to grow is to take risks and try new things. The young samurai learned this lesson the hard way, but it was a lesson that he would never forget.